I mean, I will tell you that there is only one kind of mouse that I enjoy using. Oh, like literally, there are 2 mice on the planet with the design that I enjoy using.
It's the one with the little dot scroll wheel in the middle, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I will tell you that we got quite a bit of. Oh, hold on.
What? What?
I didn't get to say anything. Oh my lord! Stock's already gone, and Readek is just absolutely running away with this.
Apparently. Hold on. Everyone, calm down. What?
I thought this was gonna be a button check. Readek is treating this more like as a life check because, oh god, all these stocks are like absolutely evaporating right now, and only 54% on Readek, and climbing on Pat, already lapped on the last stock.
Hold on, my brain's still changing gears. I think Pat's might be too. Hold on, I need a head and hands moment here for a little bit. That was some of the worst commentary you guys have been given this whole evening. But I need a moment. What?
Wow.
Readek, slow down, please. I'm not ready for this transition speed so far. Okay, so what we saw there, a lot of aggression coming up from the Maypul. Pat really unable to match it. And it's strange because generally Maypul forced to approach on the ground a lot. Doesn't really have huge aerial options, or at least things that are really that far off the ground. Kragg, very good at controlling the ground. So you'd expect this to be a little bit lower pace.
And Pat seems to be returning the favor, dear lord.
Please! Gentlemen! I need a moment. Alright, Pat, taking control of the ground, because Maypul... Okay, if Maypul's finding a combo, I think that there's a lot of potential there for the Maypul to get a lot done. But it shouldn't be happening as often as it did in the first game. Pat completely ran out of pressure, and it was a complete runaway from Readek. This time, though, coverage seems to be in favor of the Kragg, even with the extra platforms. There is more platforms here. What stage did we play on game 1? I didn't get a good look at it. What happened?
Ethereal gates.
Okay, so we're at
we do have one more platform to work with.
Yeah, overall, surface area platforms has increased, but now, like, Pat is just playing a different game this time, and it's so much more poke heavy, a little bit more control over the ground. Those down beats have been crucial, and it was giving quite a large lead. Obviously, still has a full stock lead over Readek.
All right, and just like that, Pat is, not only a full stock lead, but looking to lap in percents. But not Readek can say anything about that. Dear lord, he's trying to make another repeat of game 1.
Yeah, the first one was basically a combo contest just entry, and now Pat, very far off the side of the stage, and is instantly evened up. I don't know why I was even writing off Readek a little bit in my mind after watching game 1. We do see another opening coming through here. The Lily is active, not landing the double forward air. Does manage to get the catch though with the up air, and this combo doesn't end somehow. They're both off stage, and Readek manages to find an option, and finally a reset in favor of Pat.
Yeah, and Pat in a really good position here. Very few, if any, resources left on Readek. But, a single forward air to do it. For both players, really.
Yeah, like it's getting
my god,
back and forth. Oh, the potential there. Doesn't go for the down smash, though. I think that would have covered most of the options there, but assuming it would go up, going for that up smash doesn't end up coming through. Having tether available there, goes for the parry, goes for the down smash. Not gonna
this should be it.
Forward air to take it. Readek takes game 2. All right, that one was a little bit more processable. That one was a little bit more humanly paced.
Yeah, and Pat showing signs of life, coming back on board. Pat, it feels like Pat died of a heart attack from watching the last set, and died of a heart attack during the first game. But game 2, coming back to life. Hopefully we'll see some more of that in this game 3. But wow, Readek is absolutely running away with these sets.
Yeah, really just haven't even gotten a feel for how these two really want to play it right now. It's what this set has really been is how Pat wants to deal with Readek's aggression, because Readek has not been forced to pull out anything new so far. It's either been going down to the Kragg shenanigans or just pulling off something insane. And right now, Pat actually having a little bit of control over the neutral of the stage, but we've seen that this isn't what you need as the Kragg. You need to run away with something. You need to get a lead. Being able to break down the Maypul's aggression is so important, but you have to do this for so long, and it's every time that you let that falter, Readek seems to be able to find a stock. Controller unplugged, stock bound. That's that's the old classic.
I mean, it's the old classic. The belly drum, you know, just gonna give up one of your stocks early on, gonna make the rest of your stocks stronger. Oh, not if Readek can say anything about that. Feels like Readek already had a Swords Dance on board.
Yeah, and really just having that boost is so good. Like, you want to be in that situation as Maypul. I feel like having Kragg at 1 stock and you at 2 is so much better than really any other situation. I say that, but then there's a random down air, and suddenly it's an even game. This set is not following any of the rules.
I don't know if this is VGC, if this is like, you know, Showdown, Ubers, like what game are we even playing? Like, this is like a totally accurate battle simulator at this point.
This is anything goes. There's really been absolutely nothing to follow. Like, there's nothing that you would assume. No, like, there's assumptions you make about rivals. You know, the person who's winning is winning. The person who's losing is losing. You know, there will be defensive play from this person. That doesn't exist right now. There's been down airs coming out from kills. There's been SDs from the wrong side of the stage. There's been like everything. Everything has been here, along with some very quality play from both of these two. Pat really having a hard time finding his way back to stage right now, though, is Readek.
Oh my god.
That read and grabs game 3.
And in the chaos, Readek going to be reigning supreme for now. 3 games up. Once again, this is a first to 5. You have 4 games, really, that you can throw away to gain information about your opponent, right? And you know, who knows? Maybe Pat is playing that long con, right?
I am going to go out on a whim here and make a bold claim. All right, game 4 currently. Bold claim. I'm gonna say this one's not gonna be game 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could absolutely see Pat starting to bring it back, but you know, there's so much damage coming out from Pat right now. But. So much damage, but the first stock goes to Pat, and there it is. Pat starting to make that comeback.
There's no rules.
Oh, the Game 9 dream is alive. The Game 9 dream is still alive.
There's no rules. There's absolutely
there are no rules. You are a fool for using your brain.
All right, use the Younger that's still up there. Try and understand what I'm watching. No, I don't get it. All right. Good follow through there. That Nair isn't quite gonna seal it there. Lily's still on board, being kept alive by that little bit of sustenance coming through from the Lily, or from the seeds there. Is going to take that first stock somehow with the forward air.
I mean, the forward air going to take it. I honestly felt like Pat had really good DI there, but unfortunately not quite able to do it. A lot of these pillars are really far out. Oh no, Pat's going to die right there.
All right, guys. You can't be showing up set number 4. Remember, we still got another set after this. Regardless of the result of this, we still have more. We can't be rewriting the rule book now. Now it's not the time. There's so much potential for other things to happen. That really, I think that this set is just gonna be full of surprises. It's been showing that so far. I think right now Readek has the potential to take this one to a match point already. We're 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the set right now, and 6 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be the end of Pat's 3rd stock in the 4th game. I don't know if I'm even keep track of it right at this point. This has felt like one. Okay, that was game 4. Cool. Going into game 5, potential for the match to end.
All right, so
we
have seen some absolutely crazy games. I want to see the comeback. I want to see the 5-game comeback. You know, is Pat going to be the legend that absolutely gives it to us? Right now, it's looking like it. And Readek in a bad position, but Pat's starting to take a bit more damage than wanted.
Yeah, I mean, Readek's been so good at just tacking on that extra percentage. This Maple's been so active. Able to really just string together some combos. I think that really where we saw, oh geez, against Just Play. Who was the previous Maple?
Yeah, I mean, those shards looked so good because if Pat had parried that back, not only do you get rid of Tether, you get the shards back towards Readek. But yeah, there's a lot of damage coming out, and Pat doesn't seem quite ready for it.
Yeah, I like the potential. They're going for the DI mix-up. But yeah, no, just the strings have looked very, very consistent here from Readek. Very, very well rehearsed. And that's the first stock. Obviously, Pat, you gotta really spare those. You don't have too many of them left, bud. There's a potential that this one could be the end of the game for you if you're not careful with it. He is being very cautious, taking that stock back. Even 0 apiece, 2 stocks. And now it's going to be up to Readek to try and find some options in return now. Does pull him back into Maypul. Quick conversion for 40% is very clean.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, as long as the stocks don't say 0, this game is not quite yet over. But Readek wants to make sure that it says 0. But we've seen the comebacks!
Oh my lord. There's really no restriction on when the stock can be taken between these two. Look at this back and forth from Readek, just chasing left, right, left. No side of the stage seems to be a safe point right now for Pat. He's trying to throw out those down beats. They've been consistently really well spaced to the edge. Chasing even further up. There's no mark, though. The up smash hits him one of the weirdest ways I've ever seen. There's the forward air taking off the side of the screen. Not quite going to get the kill, though. Is he going to use the tether to get back to stage? No. There's the forward air to take it 83% on this Kragg, but I don't think that matters too much. I think that Readek could take it anywhere, and I think that Pat
I don't know.
Needs the damage regardless.
We've seen comebacks on this stage before.
Yeah. No kidding. It's potential.
Oh, but that's it?
Yeah, that's it. All right. Readek deciding to break the 9-game tradition and taking that one in quick 5. Unbelievable. Very high quality. What can I say?
You know, the blue screen took us a little bit off schedule. Readek gonna put us right back on schedule. Ever the player for the stream, really sympathizing with the TOs. But yes, dear lord.
All right.
I honestly think that Pat did play those the subsequent games relatively well. Tried to adapt to that aggression. Was honestly bringing out a lot of really fun reversals. But Readek, with that aggression, so hard to deal with.